What is up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to take you through a lower body strength workout. Let's go. For this workout you're going to need a dumbbell or a kettlebell, but if you don't have access to any equipment, you're training at home, I'm going to show you a few modifications that you can make so that you can still get those strength benefits from the exercise. Let's get straight into exercise number 1. Alright, so the exercise we're going to start off with is the Bulgarian split squat. This is going to be our main strength exercise for this workout. What's great about this exercise is that it's an all-round lower body strength builder. So we're working the quads, we're working the glutes, and we're working the hamstrings all in one exercise. And because it's a single leg exercise, we get to work on imbalances from side to side. Now, to get the full benefit of this exercise, we want to add some weight to it. This is an exercise that we can load up and go pretty heavy on. But if you don't have access to any dumbbells or kettlebells or barbells or any type of weight, what we're going to do is we're going to add a pause at the bottom of each rep. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down nice and slow. We're going to hold it for 3 to 5 seconds in the bottom, and then we're going to come back up again. The next exercise is going to be our single leg Romanian deadlift. Now we're shifting the focus a little bit more to the back side of the body. So the glutes, the hamstrings, and a little bit into that lower back. This exercise also provides a nice stretch in that hamstring. So we're not only getting stronger, but we're also increasing the mobility and flexibility of the hamstring when doing this exercise. And because this is a single leg exercise, we get the same benefits as we did from the previous exercise. We get to work on those imbalances. Now, one key point to look out for here is, unlike in dance, we want to try and keep our hips as square as possible. So keep the hips parallel. We don't want to turn out the hips too much. And another thing we want to just check is that that lower back is not arched too much. We want to keep a neutral spine. So that means pulling our belly button towards our spine and then making sure that we're not overarching that lower back. Now for this exercise, we're going to hold the dumbbell in both hands. And if you don't have access to a dumbbell, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we did as in the previous exercise. We're going to hold the bottom position for 3 to 5 seconds. So you're going to go down nice and slow, you're going to hold it for 3 to 5 and then come back up again. This is going to make the exercise way harder. Exercise number 3 is going to be the Cyclists Squat. So here we're going into the quads. Now the quads and the knees take a beating in dance. So we want to make sure that these muscles are strong and ready to handle the things that we need them to be able to do when we dance. So how are we going to do this? We're going to elevate our heels and then we're going to perform a squat while keeping the body as upright as possible. Now the aim is to get your hamstring onto your calf. Alright? But if you're not able to go down that low without having pain in the knee, then only go up to where you can. And then slowly, as you get stronger, you're going to go down lower and go down lower. For this exercise, we're going to hold the dumbbell or kettlebell in the goblet position. So that means holding it at our chest. Now, if we don't have access to equipment, what we're going to do is we're going to do a 1.5 rep. So you're going to go down all the way. You're going to come up halfway, go back down, and then come back up all the way. That's going to equal 1 repetition. One of the main benefits of this exercise is that we get to strengthen our knees. So we're strengthening the tendons and ligaments around the knees as well as our quadriceps. Now this is major for dance because a lot of dance injuries happen in our knees. So we need to make sure that they're strong and that they can handle whatever we throw at them. Now our 4th exercise, we're going to go to a hip thrust. So here what we're going to do is we're going to lay down back on the box. If you've got a dumbbell, we're going to put it on our hips or on our thighs. We're going to push up like we would in a normal glute bridge. But what we're going to do is we're going to hold it in the top position for 10 seconds. Right? So there's going to be a hold. You're going to hold it for 10 seconds, come back down, push up, hold for 10 seconds. Now, if we don't have access to a dumbbell, you could just take the dumbbell off. This should be hard enough. You might not even need weight for this because there's a lot of time under tension there. The main thing here is we want to try and squeeze our glutes as hard as we can. And we want to make sure that both glutes are working equally. The following two exercises we're going to do as a superset. Here we're going to go into the lower legs, so the calves and then at the front of the shin. So first exercise we're going to do is a single leg calf raise. Here we want to put the foot on a step or an elevated surface just so that we can get a nice stretch at the bottom. We're going to hold that stretch position for 3 seconds, rise up, you're going to hold for another 3 seconds in that top position, making sure that we're actually squeezing our calf in that position and we're not just chilling there in our joints, and then slowly lowering back down into that bottom position, holding for 3 and then repeating. If you want to add weight to this exercise, you're welcome to do that, but this exercise should be hard enough on its own. The second exercise we're going to do is the Tib Raise. So here we're working on the muscle next to the shin at the front of the lower leg. How we're going to do this exercise, we're going to go up against the wall, set our bum against the wall, walk our feet out a few steps. You're going to bend forward, keeping the legs straight. We're going to lift our feet or our toes and our ball of the feet off of the floor while keeping the heel on the floor. Now, when we do this, we want to hold that top position for a second or two before we lower back down. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got some value out of it, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below what other types of workouts you would like to see. And if you want to see more of these videos, consider subscribing. Catch you guys in the next video, and remember, we are made to move.